The last 24 hours on the sun were highlighted by a strong X-ray emission on the eastern limb. The southern sunspots released an X-class solar flare, and while solar storms at Earth are unlikely, there is data to know. The X-ray flash ionized the upper atmosphere, leading to high-frequency radio blackout conditions for half an hour. We should expect slight positive forcing to the ENSO, PDO, and NAO, along with jet stream strengthening. Longitudinal electrical forcing from the blast should enhance seismicity within the next 2 to 3 days, but as for the blast itself, it's not headed at Earth, as the sunspot was still near the limb. The CME will impact both Venus and Mars in the days ahead, but not Earth. However, we will continue to monitor flaring activity since there are several active regions on the sun right now. Sunspots peppering the visible hemisphere of the sun, with interesting vertical joy tilt in the northern regions. We'll have eyes on it. Up next, here are the first images released from the third Bepi-Colombo flyby. We still have 2 years until it settles into orbit and begins its high-detail monitoring mission, but I'm already stoked for when it happens, when we can compare its magnetic data with that from Messenger a decade ago. It's our one shot to notice the solar system shift impact on the innermost planet. Lastly, folks, good paper out about major solar storms and their impact on satellites. This is key especially for GPS technology, and while the article stops there, this also impacts the relativistic electron bombardment of the atmosphere. What the sun does on the 100-year scale is pretty bad news for modern technology, and then of course, observers know there are even larger events on longer time scales, but which we happen to be due for as well.